Hi, I'm Maddie. I'm the Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan's Wellbeing Coordinator, and today I decided to take it outside, get a little fresh air, get a little sunshine today for our little 10 to 15 minute break. I know that we all get cooped up in our office or in our homes, and just being outside, it can kind of refresh us a little bit, and I felt like I needed just a little refresher for the day. So I'm going to kind of show you how to take a 10 to 15 minute break. We're just going to do it together. Follow along. If you like it, please comment below or like the video. You'll also earn points for the Strive for 5 program through Kalamazoo County. So if you're a Kalamazoo County employee, you'll earn points for Strive for 5. Once you get 5 points, you get 8 hours of PTO. So make sure you comment or like it below. We're going to start with our 10 to 15 minute little break, little stretch, get our bodies flowing. And we're just going to start with some squats. So if you have a chair behind you, or if you just want to do no chair, that's fine. We're just going to squat it out, stretching out our legs, shifting our weight back to our heels, and just getting 10 to 15 of those in, moving our bodies a little bit, shaking out any of the willies we might have. Can always do a world of difference for our bodies and really just help us kind of refresh ourselves. There's been a lot of research behind just getting outside or getting up for breaks, how we can reset ourselves and kind of get ourselves in a better mood. Now we're going to take it and move our arms back and forth, stretching out our chest because we're at our desk, leaning over, typing, so we're kind of a little more concave with our chest. We're hovered over instead of opening it up. We're going to take arm circles backwards, kind of backstroking those arms, moving them, and then forwards. Moving those arms forwards. So we're going to give our arms just a little bit of getting that blood flow through them, kind of working them. And we're going to open them up like you're hugging somebody, and you're going to pull those arms back, squeezing that upper back. You'll feel the squeeze in that upper back, bringing those shoulders together, bringing them back and forward, back and forward. Do about 10 of those. Any bit of movement you can get within your body throughout the day is going to do you a world of difference when it comes to your health and well-being. And if you have any health goals, weight loss goals, anything, just getting that movement in and down. Relax those arms, shake them out a little bit, let those arms feel heavy. We're going to then focus moving our body to our lower body, doing some calf raises up and down. So going up onto our toes, squeezing those calves back down to the ground, up and down, up and down. Working those calves. We usually neglect those muscles. Up and down. Get about 10 to 15 of those in. Squeezing those calf muscles. That breeze feels great in this heat. And down. And then we're going to take it, we're going to point our toes out. So your toes are going to be pointed out instead of forward. So pointing them out, working a different part of our calf muscle. We're going to go up and down. Kind of almost like a plie, like a ballerina. We're going up to our toes and down, just working a different part of our calf muscles. Up and down. Breathing in that fresh air always feels wonderful. So if you have time today, just step out of your office, breathe in some of that fresh air, and then get back to work. Doesn't have to be anything crazy, anything where you have to spend a bunch of time outside, just a little quick break. And down. The next exercise, what we're going to do is we're going to slightly bend over, bend your knees just a little bit, and we're going to fly those arms out to the side and bring them back to center. Fly, bring them back to center, keeping that back flat. So you want that back flat, squeezing those upper back muscles, sticking that butt out, squeezing, Doing little breaks like this throughout the day can kind of add up if you don't have time to exercise or stuff gets in the way. Just doing those little breaks, even if you're cooking in the kitchen or watching TV at the end of the day, this is kind of helps you. And down. Okay, so the next one we're gonna do the raise the roof type thing. So you can do this at the end of the day when you're done with work, but doing it throughout the day, raising up your arms, back down, up and down. So you kind of wanna squeeze those back muscles and pulling those elbows down to your rib cage, pressing up towards the ceiling, back down, up and down, up and down, keeping those shoulders back. This is a good stretch, good arm workout. 10 to 15. And down. Woo, shake those arms out. So the next one, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do little circles with our arms. So our arms are gonna go out to the side. We're gonna do little circles. Just circling those, working our shoulders, our arms, and breathing. Now let's go backwards, circling little arm muscles, or little movements to get those little arm muscles. And down, relax. Now we're just gonna tilt our head side to side, stretching out our neck muscles. We strain our necks a lot working. So it always feels good to release any tight tension. Breathe, a couple deep breaths. And forth. Awesome, and then we're gonna take our arms up, stretching up overhead, reaching our palms towards the ceiling. Really stretch those arms up, reach up. Taking big deep breaths. Exhale, big deep breath. And exhale, let your arms slowly down. Awesome. Then we're gonna take those arms and we're gonna open them up, stretching those arms back, holding that position like you're giving somebody a big bear hug. Breathe. Stretching out those muscles. You got it. And relax. The next exercise, what we're gonna do is it's kind of a squat with a big inhale. So what I have you do is you're gonna squat down or bend those knees slightly. You don't have to fully squat, sticking that butt out, shifting that weight back to your heels. So you always wanna shift that weight back as you're sitting down in a chair. You're gonna take a big deep breath in, come up, and then as we go down, you're gonna exhale. Inhale, up, exhale, going down. Couple more. And exhale. Awesome. Now our arms, we're gonna take it and we're gonna stretch them out. We're gonna stretch the back of those triceps. So you're gonna take your arm, bend it behind you, grabbing that elbow, stretching out. Stretch it out, reach, really reach that arm back. And reverse, other side. Nice deep breaths in and out, getting that oxygen to the muscles. And down. Then we're gonna do some working at some of our legs, stretching them out. Whenever you do is you're going to point your toe towards you. So you're gonna kind of point it up towards you. You're gonna reach for the ground and you're gonna reach for that knee. So you're bending over, reaching for that knee and keeping that toe flexed, legs stretched out. Kind of show you it's towards the ground so you can kind of see. Reaching down, stretching out that leg, reaching for that toe or reaching for that knee, stretching out that hamstring. Active stretching. You can release, bend back into it, release, bend back into it, and then switch it other side. Same thing, reaching down and up. Breathing and back to center. So the next exercise, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it and we're gonna do another squat, but this one's gonna open up our legs a little bit, and we're not gonna focus on how many we can get. It's more of like how deep can you get, how far of a stretch you can get. So your legs are gonna be pointed, or your toes are gonna be pointed out. You're gonna be in a wider stance than what you would be with a normal squat, so wider than shoulder width. And I'm gonna have you drop down. You're gonna stretch out, pushing those thighs out to the side, and you're gonna hold that stretch for like 3 seconds, and then you'll come back up from that stretch. So you're coming down, pressing out those knees, stretching out the inside, and then you're coming back up. So down, press those knees out, and come back up. Squeeze those glutes, make them work, make them activate. Pushing it out and in, sitting back into that chair. You can always do 10 to 15 or whatever your body likes, whatever your body allows. Breathe. Hold this. This is our last one. And down. Woo! Awesome. And the next thing that we're going to do is we're just going to march in place. So bringing those knees up to your chest, moving those arms, marching in place, kind of getting that blood going, getting your steps in, even though you're walking in place. It still counts because you're walking, you're bringing those knees up. And down, relax. What I'm going to have you do is you're going to do a forward fold, just letting your arms hang, reaching for the center of the ground between your legs, just letting your arms hang there. And then come back up. Roll those shoulders out, back and forth. And the last couple minutes, what I want us to do is just to take a couple deep breaths in, kind of working our core muscles. We're gonna add some little extra exercises to get our core going. But take a couple deep breaths in. So I want you to inhale, pulling that belly button to your spine, kind of like you're standing up, taking a picture, sucking it in. Hold that in, breathe, and exhale. Fully relaxing those core muscles. Breathe it in. Pull that belly button to your spine, and then exhale. Pull it in one more time, and exhale. Then we're going to take it and we're going to just twist at the core. So you're just twisting at the core. You might get a little crack in there. Just twisting that body. We don't move enough in this like twisting position, which is good to move in different planes of motion with our body, because then our body is adapted and it's a little more functional. It can move in different planes rather than in one plane of like going forward. Like we walk forward, we don't walk backwards enough. Not that we're supposed to walk backwards all the time, but we just don't do those motions enough. We don't need to do it every day, but just try to be mindful of it. One more each side. And down. And that is all I have for you today. If you want to take a deep breath before going back into your work day, just take a deep breath in, exhale. But that is all I have for you for your break today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to watch the recorded session, we're recorded on Facebook, so go and watch it there. If you need another break throughout the week, rewatch this. But I want to thank you for joining me today, and I hope that you got me being outside, you got a little taste of being outside if you're stuck inside, but try to get out today, even in the heat, and enjoy a little bit of sunshine and a little bit of good outdoors. It's always good for our health. So have a good rest of your day. Thanks for joining me, and have a good evening as well. Thanks.